Hey everyone, and welcome to the Burning is Yarn Water Wing Edition. I am Trelena Bachman from IndieCD.org and Mag's Mischief Fiber Arts. And as always, I have the lovely Dawn with me. Where is she? Where is she? Let's pull her up, add her to the stage.
Hello.
Hello.
How is your day going?
It's going good, going good.
Good.
So
Should
we
we
have
should we
a
tell our little
background.
dirty secret?
I was gonna say we do have a background producer today, but he's a little warm, so we're gonna let him hide.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Bonjour.
I was gonna say, you know dang well he's not gonna be able to shut up long enough.
So yeah. Oh.
Okay. Well, what are we working on tonight, Trey?
I am back to working on our helps of okay, thank you whoever pulled that up.
Me.
So I am back to working on the dice bag from
Look at
Fable
that. Oh my
Crochet.
God.
I
I
almost
figured
put
it
that.
out.
Yes! That's okay. I almost put that link in the private chat because that would have done us a whole heck of a lot of good. It'll be one of those nights, y'all.
It is. Get the water wings out, especially if you're in Minnesota. No.
Right?
So thank you again for everyone that has reached out. Do you mind if I run through the numbers real quick? Just
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
because I've had a lot of people call or not call, but text and message.
I was gonna say I've been following it too. So
I know the Rapidan Day made it to to the national news. That's about 45 minutes from my parents. Close enough though. I mean, it's not far from where I went to college. So, but the river back home is usually about 14 feet when it's happy, 14.2 feet. The previous highest recorded amount, her depth was 15.5. The highest it reached during this event was 16.9, and now it's at 16.64. So it is going down. It's still high, but it's going the right direction. So
good.
A lot of weight off my
Good.
shoulders. So thank you guys, everybody that has reached out. A lot of cleanup and a lot of once the water finishes going down, but a lot of cleanup and a lot of redoing of stuff, remodeling, that kind of thing. So let's see here. Oh, Sarah, I kind of just saw it, Sarah, that
Okay.
the river by my parents' house decided that it wanted to break out of its banks. It was like a busted can of biscuits. So
yeah.
And you drop that. And so what part are you working on now? Is that one of the little side?
Yes, so these are the side pockets. I have a picture. Maybe. All right. So we are working on this portion, the side pockets.
Awesome. That is so cute. We need to get Rich together now with it and put some chainmail with it.
That would be awesome.
Rich, if you're watching, listening, or catch us in the rerun, so
join us.
Yes.
I do like watching Rich work. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I know. Rich, if you're there and you want to do some chainmail, you know you can jump in anytime.
Always.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and start on comments.
All right.
We like watching you work too, Trey, except we can't see you. There you go.
Never mind. I might as well just put 13, this up there right now.
14. Oh, that's how we're starting off the night, folks.
Yes.
Would you have it any other way? You're good. You're good.
Okay. 14, 15.
Joe got that earlier. I forget what that was about, but yeah, he got the look and the counting.
That was Monday night.
It was Monday
prior
night.
to the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Was it the Viv look?
Oh, it was just like 1, 2.
It was a variant of the Viv look.
It was an angry hamster look. I mean, let's be real.
Well, let's go ahead and get started, since apparently Foxy thought that she'd come in and say at 6:11.
She almost beat me in here.
Dang, girl, you early. Oh, we're going to play some music too while we're at it. Go ahead, Joe. Do the introduction from the ever depths of your basement.
And tonight we'll have the music of Dan Hollifield. You can find all his links at indiecd.org/about-Dan-Hollifield. And we'll be playing from his second helping album.
Okay. And Foxy says, evening, everyone. And Tre say hey to Foxy. So she was here early, too. Oh. Did you see Alice who's back in the background?
I did.
So we have another guest in the very background. So everybody say hi, Nick. His voice is not behaving, so just wave and say hi.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's just checking on us or if he will be joining in. Either way, welcome. Hello.
And Trace asking how the air conditioning it is for Foxy. And Foxy said, lovely, it's going to take a while to catch up, but it's working. That's all that matters. And Trace said, at least it won't be fighting too hard tonight. And Foxy said, guy came in briefly, listened to the inside bit, said sounded fine, went outside, and we had a toasted capacitor. Okay. That's an easy fix. And she said, I was glad it was something easy. So are we. And Trey's like, thank goodness it was something like that and not a tear out. Yes, not a tear out, a replacement. Oh, we have to get this, we gotta do that. Da da da. Let's see here. Oh, where was I? There it is. Okay. And Foxy says that she is grateful it wasn't a huge issue and that it got to it relatively fast. He was glad it was a newer unit. Yes. Because their apartments have AC units that run off of the cold water systems. They are 30 years old and almost no maintenance. Oof.
Interesting.
Her unit is newer, about 5 years or so old, and is standard type AC, which works much better. And Thesis said, and it's been running for almost 4 hours straight just to get back down to the normal temperature. And, or actually, did I say Foxy said that? Thesis said that. Foxy said it'll probably catch up overnight. Yes, because you guys said it gets chilly there, so. And then the Foxy said the poor thing won't have to try too hard. Yep. And Michaela's joining us. Hello, Michaela. I don't know if you're still sticking around because that was 40 minutes ago now, but hello. And Alec is here with us as well. Hello, Alec.
Hey.
And Thesis is greeting Alec and Tre. And Tre said she wandered off for a few minutes and y'all threw a party.
They did.
They did. I bet there was ice cubes.
Were you part of the party?
No, not mad. And Alec is mowing. And Tre is greeting Thesis and Michaela and Alec. And Foxy said, of course. And Bachman said, good evening, everyone. Joe Bachman.
Bachman.
And Alec is greeting Joe, and Foxy is greeting Joe. Are you catching that, Joe? There you were being greeted.
Greetings.
Oh, hi there, friend. And Thesis is greeting Joe. And Alex said that my church is bringing over a whole lot of food left over from the community dinner tonight, chicken salad and other things. It sounds really good. Ooh.
That does sound good.
That does sound good. I like chicken salad. I just have to watch the mayo, but I like chicken salad. Alex said, I haven't ate yet.
Alec.
Viv looked.
Alec.
And Tre's like, I haven't had chicken salad in forever. That sounds really good. And Foxy said, enjoy, Alec. And Lisa said there was a Chinese chicken salad that a place here in town did that was really good. It was my ex-fiance's favorite thing to eat there. Okay, we didn't know the last sentence because we just want to know the good stuff. Tell that ex-fiance to go bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep.
Bleepers.
And Michaela is probably not on because she said my meeting for writers starts at the same time, so I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop. Well, thanks for checking in and saying hi, Michaela. I hope all is going well. I hope this last weekend went well for you. I know you were at Metamora Day, so I hope you sold lots of books. Trey just froze. Are you...
No, boy, sorry, I was reading. I was reading something. I could have really messed with you. I missed it.
Yeah,
Missed the opportunity.
F with Dawn. And Foxy said, good luck on your meeting. And Trey said, have fun, Michaela. And Carl goes, hello, everyone. While you've been busy, glad to hear the AC was fixed. And Foxy said, me too, Carl. It's already much cooler, thank goodness. And Donna is greeting Alec and Foxy and Trey and Michaela and Thesis and Joe and Witzman Dude.
Hello, hello.
Hello. And Carl's greeting Donna. And Carl said he spotted BB tonight. She skipped the bits of chicken that I saved for my own dinner and ate kitten chow cats. But at least she got spotted, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what makes me hopeful that she keeps sticking around the house and you keep seeing her. So, and Sarah's joining us. She says, evening, gotta work on some things, but hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Did we just do that perfectly?
I think we might have. Because we're perfect.
And Donna is greeting Sarah, and Thesis is greeting Sarah, Carl, and Donna, and Foxy is saying hi to Donna, and yay to the kitty sighting. And Foxy is greeting Sarah, and Foxy said, "Your therapy this morning go well." I'm assuming that's towards Sarah. I missed part of the never mind the furthermore. I woke up at 8:45. I live Central Time. So 15 minutes before the show and promptly fell back asleep for another 45 minutes and move your camera down just a tad or move your hands up just a tad.
Oh, I don't know what it is tonight. All right, let's adjust this.
I would say probably easier to adjust the camera than your stance, because if you adjust your stance, things get out you.
That's true. All right, that's a little better.
And Donna said, yay for Foxy and Thesis finally getting AC back. Yes.
Yes.
Carl said, I'm going to save Dawn's voice and just say greetings to everyone now. I have to admit, that's what I've kind of started doing in Nevermind the Furthermore. So if I don't personally greet people, don't get upset or hurt. I see you and I love you. So
yeah.
I do a heart to show everybody how much I love them.
Yeah, at this point I'm just like, hey all. The pinkies are waving.
That treads.
Have you tried this? Just this. There you go. Little hearts. Little hearts everywhere.
Oh, okay.
They're little hearts.
Little hearts. And Sarah's saying hi to Donna, Carl, Bladed, and Foxy. And she said, did I miss anyone in the chat? Been a busy day.
That it has.
I'm going to cut in for just a second. Everybody keep Nick's neighbor in their thoughts.
Oh,
Apparently
no.
Lester's house is on fire again.
Lester, no. Oh my gosh, that poor man.
Oh, no.
Oh. I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
That man's gone through a lot this year.
Yes, he
And last year.
And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Thanks, Debbie Downer.
You should say Donnie Downer. I actually referred to myself earlier as that. I'm like, I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm a Donnie Downer.
Fair enough.
And Carl said, Alec was here. Michaela popped in and out. Michaela likes the in and out. Never mind.
Not the green room. It's currently... My personal sign is currently buried under crochet project, so thank you.
Sarah said, Michaela Popper sounds like an entree. Little spicy. And Sarah's greeting Alec. And Carla said, of course, Trey and Joe are here. And Sarah said, not sure how productive the day has been, but it's been a busy one. Going to be finching, but have other things to do tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is the last official time I work with my favorite manager.
Oh.
Sorry. And yes, I've been keeping up with my finchies as well.
Yeah, my finch went on and went exploring, and then I haven't looked at it much today, but
I like finch. I do.
Yes, I like interacting with it.
And Sarah's saying, Trey! Joe!
Sarah!
And Foxy said that her sunburn is slowly healing, and I think I actually might actually tan a bit rather than it peeling all off. Nice.
Good.
Sarah's like saying that he's transferring to the AMC in Champaign for you fellow Illinois peeps.
Okay. I'm not in Illinois, but I know where Champaign is.
Carol said, step up for him. That's nice and great, Foxy. And Sarah said, yeah, he said he was going to be up there for the ginormous opening of the new Deadpool movie. I told him that's what you get.
Oh, that's going to be a hectic night.
Yeah. That's enough tonight. Carl said, nice. Himoni just dragged his tail over the cigar ashtray. Be right now. Because why do we have anything but shenanigans and catastrophes around here? At least we're all within good company.
Right.
And Foxy said now he has ashes.
But don't.
Ashes.
We all fall down. Oh, goodness.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to be giggling about that all night.
And Thesis said at least there wasn't anything still smoldering in there.
Yeah.
Carl's laughing about that. And Donna said that's why my ashtray is not on my desk.
They're cats, though. They'll find it.
Oh, yeah. Sarah said, however, I might be doing some exposure therapy on myself and go up there on one day to see how their crew works, taking deep breaths. You can do it, Sarah.
You got this.
You got this. You know what you're doing. You're just in a different location. You got it.
Yep.
And I'm going to go for you because that's amazing.
Yes.
That's a great step. And Carl said he missed the semi-lit cigar, barely.
Oh.
Damn.
You know what burned his butt?
Foxy said, silly kitty. Like, he would have thought he ate some of Joe Dog's Taco Bell. Sarah said, the Fae, Donna, the Fae. Well, cats are Fae-ish, so that still makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And Carl said, here we go. And Alex said, I miss Sarah coming in. Sarah! And Sarah responded with, Alec! And Carl said, yeah, you were busy eating chicken salad. And Dinah it's time to say, don't forget to like and share, folks. Please do. And I just saw something caught my eye. Seriously, who did the poll? You are.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if that comes up in the comments here.
So it did on YouTube. I don't know if it did on our end, but it looks like you should definitely start your own show.
Yeah, you guys are...
Majority rules. I can't speak for the people. The people have spoken for themselves.
There was only 9 votes, so we're good.
About to be more. Oh, well, they completed the poll.
And Sarah said, my kiddo, by the way. And Sarah said, like it or not, hate the consequence. Like it or hate the consequences. She'll get out the whip, and if you like the whip, she'll put the whip away.
Does she have to?
If you're not going to like it, yes. Which reminds me, I should probably go put a like over here,
I
huh?
was going to say, I might take my like off.
No, because then she'll put the whip away. If you like the
Oh,
whip.
Safe word is flower. Pronounced flower. Spelled like flower.
Kumquat. And Alex said, yes, Carl, I was. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because Alec had not ate since Nevermind the Furthermore.
Alec! Alec, my friend.
This is the Viv look. Now remember, Viv is in her 70s. She will whoop your tootsie though if she needs to. Okay.
I know it makes me a hypocrite because I often forget to eat and sometimes lose my food, but Alec, please eat.
Yes, I know, Alec, well, you need to take care of yourself. You are a growing person. And you need to keep up on that stuff. Otherwise, you turn out like me, which means eat.
I was going to say, you're taller than I am. that was a terrible example.
That was a good example. Foxy said, goodness, and Carl said, ouch. And there you go. Thesis said, shame on you, Alec. Thank you, Thesis. And Sarah said, that'll do it. That and your meds don't kick in as well on an empty stomach.
I feel sick if I eat on an empty stomach. So, yeah.
Sarah's sending love.
Yes. We only harass you because we love you.
And Foxy said, it'll kick in too well. And I've been so busy, I forgot about food.
There are times when I know that I know I'm going to get busy and hyper-focus on something. I'll set alarms to remind myself to eat. Because even if it's just, I need to snack on something, at least it's, a little something. Plus, I know it.
At least the Finchies, we all been drinking enough freaking water.
Oh my gosh, so much water.
Not too much that we're going to overdo it in water. But,
no, but I take like a sip or two whenever I get it. Or if I'm actually feeling really thirsty, I'll sit there and just drink.
Mm-hmm. And Donna said that he clears her throat. You haven't eaten since NTF, and shame on you. Wow, Alec got a little
Alec
bit
is getting scolded tonight in the chat. Dang.
Well, we are the village.
We are.
We are Alex. Alex. How do you? Yeah. Alex's?
Alex. Because it's ALEC''S. So Alex. Yeah.
It's kind of. See, you made us think, Alec. Thanks. Donna said, hey, Tre and Dawn.
Hello.
Hi. And Pisa said, evening, lovely ladies. Well, I see one, but she's.
You looking in the mirror?
No, she's up there.
Oh, you got a mirror up there?
No, you right there.
I see one right there. So, what side is it on tonight? Oh.
I'm surprised that while we were doing that, Joe wasn't a little...
just moving us around.
I was waiting for it. That's why I kept looking back at the screen.
Just hear you.
Of course. And Sarah said it does happen to the best of us, Alec. Yes, we've all forgotten to eat at some point in time, but we're the village that we keep an eye on you, kid.
I have literally lost 2 sandwiches now. 2. So, yeah, it happens.
And there's a Dawn! And here is the link to the project that Tre is working on this evening. And Foxy said she's done it too. Sarah said, I couldn't find what I was looking for at the store, but found a bunching card and thought of you, derp.
Yay!
How many of us do that now? That you see something and you think of one of our friends within the Rising Tide and Halicon and everything? It's like, oh.
I just see anything green and I'm like, that belongs in the green room.
Especially green walls on a kitchen, green kitchen walls. And Alex said, is Nick hiding in the background? I have a way to get him to come out if he is. Well, he was back there, but he did have to run because of Lester, so.
Yeah.
And Carl said, Dawn is learning all the things. My brain is so full of all the things. It's going to start oozing out of my ears.
Squeaky.
Why do you think I keep long hair? It hides it.
Just braid it in. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And Joe said, nope, it isn't Nick hiding in the background. Alex said, dang. Sarah said, wait, what are we gauging? Oh, that was with the river. So, and Joe said, nor is it Richie or Bladed. Oh, yeah, we all have that. Well, I don't know if Bladed can get in now.
I think Bladed can get into this one. Yeah.
Okay. The flooding.
Yeah, Bladed can technically get in.
I was going to say, Bladed feels like arting. Let's go.
Foxy said the water level near her hometown's river. And Alex said, I was going to say, chat, claim to be a cryptid. Claim him to be a cryptid. That would
Joe
have
is
gotten him out of the
right.
Woo! And Sarah's like, I'm caught up now. Well, Mother Nature gets her way. Suckage, though. Yes.
Yeah.
She is one person. I should say one. There's one entity I try not to mess with, and I try to respect as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex said, "So it's you, Joe, the gradient." Joe is a gradient reincarnated.
I'm just imagining him walking around the house like gradienting. And somehow I turned that into a verb, so that's fun.
That's okay. I'm thinking about when, like, Violet eats she starts chewing on the gum and she's got colors and she's blowing
Oh my gosh!
on the original with Dean Wilder.
Yes.
And Lisa said, "So should we call Joe a cryptid too?"
Absolutely.
And Fox said, "Computer's weather thingy is lying to me. It's not raining. I hate when it does that." And now it said, "It is Joe. Hi, Joe." And Lisa said, "Took a whole 6 minutes to get green room. Must be a record."
Hey, I told you we were removing the rails from the studio.
And Sarah said, "Wow, we're slipping, bladed." Didn't take that long after wondering what we were measuring, though.
To be fair.
2 inches can make a difference. There we go. We need another green room because Lisa said, "I'll try to make sure that Foxy comes early."
Nah.
Joe. Green room.
Yep. Yep.
Green
Yep.
room, Joe.
He's slacking. He's slacking.
Yes,
Oh my gosh. Up. There we go.
it is.
I almost beat him.
Now it makes you wonder what Joe was doing.
I don't wonder.
Phone call.
What'd you say, Joe?
Phone call.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're excused.
Okay, I
And
did
there
cut
is
the right
a
one.
link to Dan Hollowfield, who we are listening to his gorgeous music.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Sarah said, "But the fact that it was shrinking and that was a good thing, that part confuzzled me for a second."
Fair enough. Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
usually a good thing.
Mhm. And Foxy told Lisa to hush. And Alex said, "I get to try and save my beloved the guard tomorrow.
Garb!
Good luck. I'm hoping you guys have fun.
I can't wait to hear the
But
updates.
I will never shush." And Alex said, "Hi, Cryptid." And you're saying, "Hi, Nick," even though he's not there. He's still he's beloved. Donna's saying, "Hey to Nick." And Sarah said, "Right blade, same." And Foxy said, "Hi, background cryptid." And no, wait, there we go. Nick said, "Nick, hear my voice, throat is cutting out, but was checking in to make sure you had backup." Thank you, Nick. I know that you're not with us right at this moment.
Thank
but
you.
Appreciate it. That's what
Yes.
friends are for. And Foxy said, "Take care of yourself, Nick, and hydrate that poor throat." And Sarah said, "Work said to keep our language and jokes at PG-13. Did they never see Austin Powers? But what I said, I was rated PG."
I love that scene. Just when they're all looking up into the sky, trying to describe what they're seeing. Love it.
It's just everything is in the mind of the beholder.
Right?
So. Or G. There has been some G movies that have had some pretty racy things.
Right?
Let's see here. And Alex said, "Yes, take care of Nick." And Sarah said, "Oh my God, don't read the last comment of mine really fast. Whoops." Orgy. Are you getting it, Ray?
Oh,
There's the previous comment.
nice.
Yep.
Nice. All right. I was like, what did I miss in the comments?
I think on that note, you should run an ad.
Yeah, I think we should probably run an ad.
Are you able to run an ad, Joe?
Joe, I got it. If Joe is not,
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
There's my
And we're going to kick it over to track 11, Vienna Cowboys.
I should have started talking with his voice. So he'd be like, whoa, she's good at throwing her voice. Changing my voice.
Just dang.
That would have been funny. Putting it in my brain for the next time. Okay. Thesis said I was on earlier playing with all the new stuff, but I made a recording like Trey and Joe suggested this morning.
Nice.
I missed that. What did you suggest?
So Bladed's in StreamYard now.
Mm-hmm.
So we suggested just going into the background and making like a recording instead of a live stream and just playing around and seeing what the buttons do and things like that.
I had one of those rooms and somebody deleted it.
No, it was more like I accidentally used it.
Well, all right.
Once you hit record and you hit stop recording, it takes away the room.
Oh,
Okay. Well, at least I know where it went now. And Kitty's joining us and saying,
Kitty.
hello, Kitty. And Donna is greeting Kitty. And Sarah is greeting Kitty. And not Joe Bachman. Not Joe Bachman. Said, good evening to all the folks I missed when I was still at the park earlier. I don't know who this not Joe Bachman is, but I think that he might be a troublemaker.
he sounds sus.
Mm-hmm, very. And Foxy is giving Kitty hugs and saying hey. And oh, Dan's joining us. Hello,
Hey,
Dan.
Dan.
He's been installing a cat flap on the screened-in porch since lunchtime. It's in, but 2 of the bolts are too long, so I have to redo those. Aw. Well, thank you for taking care of the kitty. Mm. And Sarah said, hey, not Dan. And Fox said, hey, Dan, sorry your project isn't going easier. And Thesis said, I would tell my ex-fiance to go bleep herself, but she's too busy bleeping everyone else.
Oh! Burn!
Well, wait a minute. We have to have something here that's fire looking, right?
Our whole background.
I know. Gotta have something. No, I don't see anything with just fire. Oh well. We tried. Let's see here. Go back to where we want. Dan said, it's okay. It works as is. I just want it to be right. And Thesis said, hey, Dan. And Carl said, hello, Dan and Kitty. And Foxy said, I understand that, Dan. And it has been shown that the polls do not show up in StreamYard.
Sadness. That's okay. We saw it on Facebook or on the Tube of You.
I'm mad that I didn't get a chance to vote in it because I would have went no.
Yeah, that wasn't an option.
Well, yes, it was.
Nope.
It said yes, no, Munzie is life. I
Nope.
want to know who voted Munzie is life. Out of 9 votes, that means that
I was kind of wondering that myself, to be honest.
6 people voted yes, and
I was going to say, did Texas Dave show up?
no, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Y'all better say what you voted for. This is not a democracy.
Good. Then we're just dictating that you definitely need your own show.
You could take that dick and tate it somewhere else.
Well, I will admit, Dawn, all 3 of my accounts voted yes.
Oh, Joe, I love you.
I hate you, Joe.
I love you so much.
I hate you so much.
Oh, everybody's saying when they voted.
Think about it. On Joe's shoulder, I'm going, I hate you so much. And you're going, I love you so much. You know, like they do in the cartoon.
Oh,
Oh my God. Donna is saying, he Dan. And Carl said it showed up on YouTube.
oh, that's glorious.
And Sarah said, therapy went ranting. So, yeah, somewhat. Thanks for asking. Good. Rant. That's what therapy is. Do it. Get it out.
Exactly.
And Foxy said, yes, it did. And Alex said that Dawn should start her own show. Alec?
Alec has spoken.
And Bladen said, yes, it did. And Dan voted. And Joe said, yeah, but now Dawn is going to be wondering what I started a poll about. Oh, no, I
Joe's the one.
you know, honestly, I thought it was Nick that started. Foxy said, you're welcome. Sarah was drained afterwards, so we only went for 40 minutes this week. It was cathartic to get it out, though. Yes.
Good.
Rant to get it out. That's when you do that. That's when you get that out. That's
what it's for.
yes, that is exactly. So Sarah's sending kisses, and I'm gonna send a kiss back. Foxy said, I bet I'm glad. And Fox said, let's talk to Lester and everyone will be okay. So that was when it was announced that Lester was having some fire issues. Carl said, that's Lester's luck. Mm-hmm. And Alex said, oh no, Lester's sending better thoughts. And Alex said, I have an ashtray made by my late dad before he passed. I have a lot of his metal works hidden away. Carl just reminded me that I had that. Never going to use it, but you know.
It's nice to have those reminders, though, sometimes.
I'm very much into like the little things that make you remind you of a person or a thing, you know.
I inherited a lot of my mom's books when she passed.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm also a big reader, so that's every time I see those books, it's very nice.
Yep.
And then when Joe's mom passed, I actually got the craft room. So, and incorporated a lot of her stuff into my stuff, so it's nice.
That's awesome. And let me guess, when you go to pick up a skein of yarn or whatever, you know it's hers, and you're like,
oh yeah. Well, I've also got a bag of her hooks just right here. So yeah, that's nice. It's a nice connection.
I was thinking that you could crochet something that's looser and then weave those in between.
That would be cool.
And hang that up and make like a little wall hanging with it.
So I did make her a dragon for the book that she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have it right here. It hangs out over my shoulder. So.
Oh my!
So yeah. Every once in a while, Infinity gets to hold on to something.
Oh.
So.
And since we were talking about Joe's mom, I'm going to go ahead and drop her link for Indie CD.
Absolutely.
So if you're interested in her book that she released, that's where you can find it. So let's see. Sarah said, I lived up there. It's ground zero of trauma and for some point of reference.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
Lived up. I missed something. Lived up. there.
Why can't I read this?
And she's winking at us. Foxy said, use it to put pocket stuffs in, Alec.
Mm-hmm.
Alec goes, it has a lid, so that's a great idea. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And Carl said, it's good to have a souvenir of people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Lisa said that Dawn must make a show that people have spoken.
See?
I thought
See?
y'all were cryptids and nut jobs, so no, I'm kidding.
Right. I don't know any of you people. Dawn thought she was playing The Sims over here.
Right. Foxy said, because Keys and such need a place to live. Yes.
Yep.
And Sarah said, moist kumquat.
Tasty.
Yes, because back home, it's moist now. Hey!
The spelling.
Joe's being, he's moving around.
Heh.
Sarah said, I meant it with a I'm glad I'm not at work right now. Oh my God.
I saw the spelling and I was just like, wonder if she did that on purpose. Yeah. Not the green room.
I didn't
Not. Oh, yeah.
Because I said the word. I made a kohlrabi tonight for dinner. And one of my friends, I was like, guess what I'm making? And she's like, kohlrabi, but she spelled it with a C. And so I think I was just still in kohlrabi mode.
Yep.
It was so good. I overcooked it though because I got distracted by the TV, by the news, and so I got a little over caramelized. It was dumb.
Hey. Well, you know what the difference between burned and blackened is, right? In a restaurant,
30 seconds.
about $20.
I was close. And Alec took a shower today. I haven't taken one. And we don't mention that.
It happens.
Can minors use Finchy?
I don't know.
Alec, I think that you should. This is just my personal opinion that you should get Finchy.
You should finch with us because it doesn't give out like any personal information because you don't even have to put your actual name in it.
Yeah.
We
Well,
should.
Alec,
We
if
should.
you decide to Finchy, let us know.
Yes. Yes,
And
we should hook Alec up with Finch.
Foxy said, "Yay, showers!" Yes. I have to say that with all my stuff going on, that I do try to shower daily. Alex said the green kitchen. And next year, smoothies will be made in the green kitchen.
The smoothie. I've been looking forward to these smoothies.
How tall the counters are. Alex, I can't wait to hug you again, Alec.
Yes.
I want to hug Alec right now. He says, I do not art. You art in your own way.
The hell you say? I've
Yeah,
seen your
yeah.
commercials.
We've seen your show because you have a show. I don't have a show. I'm fine with that.
I just want to point out, Thesis, you literally do martial arts. You dance with weapons. How is Thesis?
And he also has
And the
made
journals.
that's our and he has made the music that is in his
And
ad
music.
and Foxy's ad.
Foxy, you handle him. I'm not going to ask how you are, but handle him.
I'm suggesting a Gibbs slap across the side of the head.
Just schmeck.
Just a little Gibbs. Not hard, not beam. Just a little.
Just
Sorry,
reset.
we just had to, ream your ass, and I can only imagine what everybody else did in the comments.
Just, nice.
He said, liar! Yep. And Sarah said the same thing. You do your own style of art. And Fox said, sure you do, Thesis. It's called martial arts for a reason.
Exactly.
And Alex said, can't wait to hug you again too, Donna. And Kitty said, early and often, a Thesis. And we know what that was too. I'm not repeating that, though. And Bladed said, I do my best, Kitty.
Him.
Foxy said, yeesh, no wonder the screen was blurry. My glasses were terrible. Don't you hate that when you're like, is it me or is it my eyes? And you go like, oh, wow, glasses.
Right, you pull them off and you're like, how could I see?
Or you take them off and you're like, wait a minute, it's not that foggy in here. But I
Right?
still
Like, why
can't
can't
see
they
anything.
see?
Carl said, as Tom Lehrer always sang once, smut, I'm glad to say, is in the mind of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to know what's going on in our minds.
Uh-uh. It's green room 24/7 in there.
Yeah. Carl said,
Yeah.
chair! You missed it, Carl, because we weren't on screen. When that came up, I stood up. I don't know if...
We had a little dance party.
Yeah, we did. It was kind of fun. And since we did the Munzie song, I thought I'd put my link on here.
Good, good, excellent.
And Carl was singing along with himself like stereo.
Nice.
That's funny. And there is the link for Joe D. McPhee, which we saw his ad a bit ago. He's on Indie CD. Let's see here. Foxy said, fun, Carl. And Alex said, oh yeah, test animation process is going smoothly. Cool.
Ooh.
Animation wise, and I don't know if anybody has told you this, but you have questions on animation, reach out to Mike Jimmy. He's actually on
Yes.
Indie CD, and he does do Hooked on Animation on Thursdays at 12 Central Time. Varying. It
Does.
depends on if his beautiful little daughter wants to behave. Or I should say she wants to let dad work.
Yeah. He also puts out Life on Korra, which is that on Kickstarter or anything?
That
They-
is completed, I think.
Yeah, his
Excellent.
Kickstarter is completed.
Excellent.
Speaking of Kickstarters, hey Joe, do you want to grab those 2 Kickstarters that we know of people that are working together?
Yeah, I will work on that right now.
One is a
Excellent.
member, one is going to be a future member, whether Brian wants to admit it or not. So they're doing the cross promotion where if you back both their campaigns, you get a little extra something for both of them. So Sarah said, I swear I'm going to keep the paper from the work meeting agenda where it says to keep it PG-13 so I don't end up losing my job. Holy, I don't even try. Sarah, I am the same way. I will say something and go, oh, that was dirtier than I thought.
Right? That's not how I meant it.
Yeah, it did not start out that way. It just goes that way.
I meant it in all innocence, and then it sounded bad.
And Sarah said, keeping it proactive. I almost said measures. What the? I'm doomed.
Yep. It's all right. You're in good company.
Remember, 2 inches can make a difference. We need to keep that one for the green room.
Right.
Say that. Notate that, Carl. I know you'll say it. Foxy said, I'm glad Alec animation can be very time consuming. Yes. And not Joe Bachman said, not Joe Bachman is sus, but he is also a mod on here now. Woohoo.
Uh-oh. Hex.
I'm just gonna not even. Alex said, not Joe Bachman sounds like he'd drop Among Us memes, but gradient versions.
Oh, God. Oh, you know it's him when you just see the little gradient dude running around completing tasks.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Do you have a gradient Among Us, dude? Because
No.
I have a pattern.
Let's not forget, he was fighting a leak. Was that last week on one of the thumbnails? Or was that Monday's show you were fighting the leak?
I think that was Monday's show.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a kohlrabi or a kumquat.
There's a leak in the boat.
Sarah said she highlighted it too.
Oh, I love that.
Thesa said next Saturday's show is going to be fun. New background overlays, music, videos. Awesome.
Ooh, I'm
Come on, moving
excited.
up in the world, Mr. Bladed Thesis, and congratulations. And Kitty said she voted yes. I used to like you, Kitty. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, dang.
I still like you.
Wow.
Donna voted Munzie is life. Thesis voted yes, and Foxy voted yes. What?
So.
Carl voted
So.
for Munzie, of course. Alec voted yes.
See, got to do it now. Got to do it. Majority has spoken.
And Sarah said, I chose not to vote because I think it's Mungsy's song is life. I have no idea what the question was now. Good, you don't need to know the question.
We were discussing Dawn needs her own show.
No, the third.
Did I even click that? Oh, 3, 5,
And
6,
Sarah said it just
8.
got in the way of some of the chats. I blocked it from me to see the chat. LOL.
Oh,
And Thesis asked Dan a question. Said, Dan, have you decided if my new story is going to be in July's issue or August?
oh, excellent.
And Alex said that Alec has spoken. Dawn needs her own show.
Yep.
It's
official.
We were done. He should eat me for a bit.
Nope.
Oh, Lord.
The rising tide will rise you. Oh, never mind. That's one of those instances. No matter how I end that, it will.
You don't even need to end that. We're just going to go right with shit.
Yep.
I lost it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Didn't even mean it that way, folks.
No, that's what they said. And Dan said that told Thesis he cannot remember. Sarah said, "Oh, Alec, heart to your dad." Mm-hmm. I always have to have mementos. This is why I'm a pack rat. I'm not a pack rat. I'm a memento keeper. And Dan said, "Looks like August. I have Rich's story set for July."
Ooh.
Yay. Kitty said, "I still maintain that Thesis is so laid back because he gets all his ranting and screaming out through metal music."
There have actually been studies about that, and yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And
Same with
these
video
are cool
games.
things. I am so glad that you got another story coming up. Yay!
Yes.
If y'all heard that. And Sarah said, "Oh, to those who lost parents or just loved ones in general, half sad, half loving." Mm-hmm. And there is the link for Terry Bachman, which is Joe's mom, who she has a book that is available.
Yes. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I was going to go back and get it at the Indie CD Con, and my brain just went. But I had so much fun that day.
Right?
And Donna said, "Infinity, that's amazing." And Sarah said, "Making myself go to Champagne is that point of reference."
Gotcha.
And Joe is going to go back through Lulu.com, and he is going to format the book to a smaller size because right now it arrives as an 8x10.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty great. It's just a full 8x10 book, and it's wonderful. The font size is huge.
And Thesis says, "You are not wrong, Kitty. Metal has saved my life and sanity on more than one occasion." I'm pointing that way for anybody that might know why I'm pointing that way.
Mm-hmm.
The Dork Cave is that way. Guess who's in the Dork Cave right now?
Yeah.
Metalhead. I think Thesis and Ted need to get together and discuss music, but to
What
get
was
them
I
together,
listening
that's the thing.
I was listening to something earlier today, and I was like, Thesis would love this.
I need to find out what all these bands he's been getting. The London Metal Coalition. He just went and ordered 30 concert t-shirts. Well, not 30, but I'm like, hey, he's getting new clothes. I'm happy. Even though they got skulls and stuff on them.
Hey.
Sarah said, "Go back, even the drive." Let me know when you're doing that, Sarah, when you're going to Champagne. Just saying. Just let me know when. And Dan said that my show is going to be Dawn's weekly cryptids and nut jobs.
That's just every show she's on with all of us.
I don't want to compete with Willow and her cryptids, so no. See, I can't do the show.
Sure you can, because you're actually getting the cryptids up here on screen with you.
Right? You're just interviewing the cryptids at that point.
You know what? If I did a show, everybody would be excited for 2 weeks, and then nobody would show up, and I'd have nothing to talk about.
Bullshit.
Or not to mention that it's an hour one way, and the literal frame of my car is riding out, but taking chances.
Oh, goodness.
Be careful, Sarah.
Yes, please be careful.
And Alec is laughing at Dan's idea for a show that's not going to happen.
Never say never.
And Carl said, "That's a good title, Dan."
See?
He said, "We could keep her entertained for an hour just by being ourselves in the chat."
Right. So I did find out what my state's cryptid is.
What
Because
is it?
every state has a state cryptid. Ours is actually real, and it is a giant snapping turtle.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So check out your state's cryptids.
Yeah, oddly enough, it's not Nick in this state.
Uh, well, he didn't make the list of top 10. I like to think he's number 11 and 12.
But he's always number one to us.
Exactly.
And Sarah said that, yes, mine's Ken Finch. Yes.
Oh,
I-
we need to share a link.
Yes. Honestly, like, it's like Trey was saying, it's nothing like we would see any of your personal information, but it's just a fun little app that's kind of fun and keeps me going. I enjoy
It's a
it.
self-care app that you can also invite friends and send like little self-care messages to each other. Like Dawn, Foxy, and Sarah all remind me to hydrate because I'm terrible about it.
I
But
get
you
the
can just send,
reminders.
right? I felt bad sending you water reminders though this past couple.
No,
I'm
it was nice though when you go down and you look at your phone and there's like something in it. You go on there.
Yeah.
Like, so
Like you can tell your friends were thinking about you. Like you can just send thoughts. You can send hydrate. You can send, like calm and things like that.
I like the birdhouse love and the outfit.
I know. You guys have such cute outfits.
It will take me forever to find something else to put on top of my head. It's got an orange. I have an orange cat on my head.
I know. I leave mine for a couple weeks, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably change that.
I change it as I'm picking up stuff. Sarah said, just go to the app shop, and it's Finch, not Finchy. We just like calling it Finch, just in case you're looking for it. And it's very pure when you interact with others. You add as your neighbors 100%. It is. And you can reflect on them. I like that too.
Yeah, I like being able to reflect on things, and
You don't have to go into too much, like I was, sad because it asks you how your day is going and it's sad. And it's like, what can we do for a pep talk or whatever? There's different things. And I just went, damn flooding.
Yeah.
Damn flooding.
But it also has like, oh, if you're having rough days, here's like self-care options for your rough days, or here's your everyday self-care things, So I do like it. Not sponsored, but Finch, hook us up. We love you.
Yes. Finch, if you're watching, please do. And I have to say that, like, you can just put on there, like I said, the damn flooding. That was my rant. Because I know what it means. I don't have to go into it further.
Yeah, and nobody's seeing it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're turning it in or anything like that. It's for your own reference.
Yes. And Kitty said, martial art, journals, boffer weapons, music. You are wonderfully loved. You are wonderfully loved. Yeah. Donna said, Foxy, handle him.
That was fully intended.
Foxy said, not the green room. Dan said, I think a clue by 4 has been summoned. Thesis, please duck and evade.
Oh, no. It's the whole clue forest. It's closing in. I'm going to hydrate. We
then make his sock wet with water, then slap him on the side of the head or back of the head.
Oh, the wet sock! Oh. Well, I contemplate that feeling.
No.
We have hit 8 o'clock, so I think it's time for another ad break.
Cow.
So I can hydrate and just keep thinking about a wet sock to the side of the head.
What you working on there, Joe?
Huh?
Hang on. Let's see. Okay.
I would say Thesis or Foxy's, just because there's, especially because, well, do Thesis if y'all can find it.
Okay. I couldn't find the music.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed Thesis, and this is my tea house. Come join me every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
Use some reference
So
pictures.
yeah, the first ad was Thesis, which shows him doing his martial
Right? Like, you even call it martial art. Like, don't even try. Mm-mm.
and then you did the music for Foxy
And his own music.
and his own music. Mhm. Oy vey.
Speaking of music, we're going to go to track number 8, Daytona Boardwalk.
Okay. And Foxy has a wet rag, so she can slap him in the back of that. You know, with this, because I don't know if this color is actually set. This is the
Okay.
on top. So if I got it wet and I slapped somebody with it, they might end up
It
with
might-
tie-dye.
Wait until they're wearing a white shirt and then just start smacking them.
Oh,
Like a
that's
party.
cool.
Smack, smack, smack.
I want to do that now.
Oh.
And Alex said, "Do it."
J-
And
Do
Thesis
it.
said he rolled a natural 20 to evade. I'm good.
Natural 20 does not always mean a success, my friend.
Depends on what the not multipliers. The
Depends on their AC.
thank you, that, and what other? Yeah. Mhm. Dan is laughing, and Zaragoza takes it back to D&D, the Beholder and the Eye of It. Interesting throwback image.
And proof that you don't need expensive items to crochet, that is a rolling pin. A plastic one, because they hold things well.
Nice. I was like, are those eyes in there? It took me.
No, so I wanted to make sure I pinned it in so that I could sew it on.
Uh-huh.
So I usually use rolling pins, like the plastic ones, because they'll bend around if I need them to,
Mhm.
and they won't like tear up the yarn.
And they're not-
They're insanely cheap. So I have so many of them that I got for so cheap, and that isn't even where I'm pulling them out of right now. So
I don't want to know where you're pulling them out of.
I actually have a little caddy up here that has all my ready stuff to get. Like, look at it.
So there you
It's-
go.
It's got my little stitch markers, my needles, my other needles, and my pins.
That is awesome.
I got that from Meyer. All right. Speaking of which, I need one of these.
Alec wants Thesis to slide over that 20 for tomorrow for garb. Okay.
All right. Be careful though. Nick will tell you the same thing. Nat 20 is not an automatic success.
No, but at least it gives you a little bit heads up or
Right.
hand up.
Yeah, I have failed things with a Nat 20 with Nick before. And the look on your face when you're like, Nat 20, and he's like, doesn't hit. You're like, oh no, I'm in danger.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
He said, I've managed it. It's not easy to smack him. He's a lot better at martial art stuff than I am. Atta
You
girl.
did it.
We don't promote violence, but sometimes you gotta have that little
It was a playful smacking, I'm sure.
yes. And Thesis, the funny thing is I actually did roll my D20.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Kitty said distract him with boobs first. That usually works for most guys.
Some women too.
Yeah. Thesis said dirty pool kitten, dirty pool. And there is the link for Grant Linkard's Beowulf trade paperback that is currently on Kickstarter.
Excellent.
And I'm going to pop down here. And there is the link for Brian Rodman's Memoirs of an Angel, which is a novel, but it's going to have pictures in it that he's drawn. So,
Excellent.
like I said, if you back both of those, you get a little extra something from each of them. So, it's awesome. And Sarah said, yes, I start saying something and it goes sideways. Yes, like that. I'm going sideways. Well, that's the best way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It depends on what you're into.
I said my comment. Oh my God. Next Wednesday night, Dawn and I tackle Muncie events, deploying, and other topics because somehow I got roped into doing a Muncie show. Okay, I'll reread that nicely. Next Wednesday night, Dawn and I, or Carl and I, will be doing another Muncie show, episode 3 of the Scanning is Muncie.
Excellent.
And Dan said that the rising tide is going to float my boat.
Mm-hmm.
Dan. You've met me. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh my.
Foxy's giggling. And Sarah said therapy from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Wednesday, then work noon to 8. Despicable Me 4 is opening that day, so no Muncie for me. Rerun?
I was going to say, it's recorded, so.
It'll be on Joe's channel, on the Indie CD channel. It's also going to be on my YouTube channel. So
Excellent.
and Joe needs the watch hours. And Lisa said that Dawn's brain just offed at NDCD. It did. It was a long day, but God, it was so worth it. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
Oh,
I can't wait until the next one.
I know. It was just so laid back. It was around friends. It was like an all-day green room.
It was. It really was. It was great.
But it was weird because it was like an all-day green room, but like the green room, there was some serious moments. There was some compassionate moments. There was some funny moments. There was the inside jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the jokes that went way inside. And
Oh, wow.
And then there was the stuff that Alec was afraid to go into the kitchen for.
Oh, Lorelai.
So it was fun.
It was. It was
And
great
Sarah
fun.
said the music and the blade referring to metal. And Sarah said, will do. Let you know. And Donna said, Sarah, if somebody knows when you go to Champaign, somebody might show up to see you. Maybe a few somebodies.
It might be a party.
No. So let us know. And Thesis says, I have actually considered doing a metal review on my channel.
Yes! Do it. Thesis, do it. Please.
And yeah,
That would be awesome.
yes.
Watch the heck out of that.
And Sarah said, I always told my ex-husband that he was an almond joy because almond joys have nuts and mounds don't. Not the green room. Not the green room.
Well,
And
there
I-
went that rating again.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That totally threw you off, didn't it?
Yeah, and now I lost where I was at even. There it is.
Oh.
Okay. Sarah said the South Park movie is coming out for its 25th anniversary. No way. Holy cow.
Oh, what? No. We are not that old.
Oh, unfortunately we are.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
I am not a fan of being... Okay. All right.
Sarah, you just broke every one of our hearts. Carl said, Illinois, this cryptid is a small lizard-like thing. A farmer found the only fossils ever found near his pond.
That's cool.
Why does that not surprise me? Thesis says that Finchy has helped Foxy, and I'm glad she found some people she feels comfortable with. Yes.
Yay.
Kitten, are you on there? If you're not, you should be.
Yes, Kitty needs to be on there. Everybody needs to be on there.
Yes.
Join us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
And Sarah said, yes, it's great. You don't have to use the paid version. It's so cool. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I do have the paid version because I wanted to be able to send people flowers. and I think it's worth it. It's worth the boost in my mental health it's given me. So I have no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if you can comfortably afford it, like I wanted to give something back to them for what they've done. So
Yeah, if you can afford it,
yeah,
get the upgrade. But you're gonna.
you don't need it
definitely-
though. Like you can still interact with people and do all the stuff. It's just
Yeah.
all it unlocks is a couple different outfits that you're putting it on a Finch. So
Animated cartoon Finch.
yeah. So not necessary, and it unlocks like a couple of the thoughts that you can send people. That's it.
Yeah. And the other thing too is that it gives you other ideas for goals for the days.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
if you're
But you
having
can.
trouble, that kind of thing. But
Mhm.
yeah.
But yeah, like it's definitely not necessary.
hmm So it's so cool. You can add so many things for whatever days you need to do things. Yes, I showed Finch to 2 therapists, but both love it.
Yes.
That's what we were just talking about. There is a
Yep.
paid version, but totally not necessary.
Yep.
Here it goes. It's been an hour already. It's been an hour and 15.
Oh my gosh.
Time flies. How's your hand doing?
We've got. Oh, I'm actually sewing things together. Let me turn
Okay.
off some of these lights to see if I can show it a little better. That works a little better.
Purple.
So yeah, we've got one side pocket attached, and we are attaching the other one, and then I don't know. I might figure out how to make a little back belt thing.
That'd be cool because you have to have a way to carry it of some sort.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
And Foxy said, indeed, it has been an hour. And Bladed Thesis said, one of Foxy's goals is literally survive the day. Yes, I have that one on there too.
One of mine is get out of bed.
So was mine.
Yeah, it literally just says get out of bed. Okay, I did it. Serotonin is free.
Well, and that's where it's like, you know what? That's a start. That my day just started, and
Yeah.
I started it, and there we go.
Yep. And
So-
sometimes if you're having a bad day, that is as much of a goal as you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
But it encourages you to feel good about yourself for what you've accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
So
And Sarah said, that was so guilty, huh?
poor Joe was distracted and we distracted him more.
He's got his camera off.
I don't ask questions.
That is hot down there.
Yeah.
Alex, my knee just gave out. Ouch. Oh, I hope you're okay.
Oh no.
Ooh, dear. Alex, take care of yourself. And there is, if you were wondering if Bladed Thesis was an artist at all, go to that link and see it. Does he need the Viv?
Just
Okay. Everybody gets the Viv. Oh, did you do it too, Trey?
I gave a look as well.
Okay, good.
Mine was more disappointed teacher than the Viv, I think, but it served its purpose.
And there is the link for Foxy, because if you have coins, she has wares, and you can.
And
get
they
them,
are
but
beautiful wares.
No.
I have one now, and I am very happy with it. My only sadness is I can't wear it at work because I
know.
don't want to ruin it.
I don't wear a lot of jewelry, so honestly, having it hanging it gets more use
Mhm.
or appreciation that it's hanging up there. Because it's literally hanging on the same tack that has the little note from Xander from Indie CD.
That's sweet. I
So
love that.
there's a lot of happiness. And remember, I was just saying like about having things to remind you of people. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
I'm gonna go back here. And Fox said, "Oh no, that hurts so bad when your knee pops."
Yeah.
When my knee pops, I have to do, was that a good or bad pop?
Yeah.
And there goes, I have no idea what he was doing, but I remember that sound. Ow!
Uh-huh.
And Cisa said, see, I don't have to art on screen because you show my videos. But if you want to art on
I was
screen,
gonna
we
say,
will-
you are welcome to art on screen. That's the thing. You are
You
welcome.
still get on just for fun. And he goes, you could show your writing the music for your new project.
Yes. Dan did one of those, and I enjoyed it immensely.
Oh, Thesis says he didn't write that music, Kitty. I'm just playing it. Still debating whether to use distortion recording or not. No distortion is more in the spirit of the original song.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I didn't make these patterns.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually made one pattern, and it was for the soot sprite. But
And Thesis said, but distortion is more metal. I'm wearing this pretty, like a pink and colorful, blah blah blah. I'm going,
Hey, that's the best.
The minute I put my Iron Maiden, I love when people go, you wearing Iron Maiden, you can't name 5 of their songs, can you? You know that concept. You've heard people
That's
doing
such
that.
a gatekeepy thing.
I know, and I throw out things like 22 Acacia Avenue, and they go,
right?
So
Like, come on.
Women in uniform. Oh, yeah.
Just let me enjoy it. I just want to enjoy it.
I know, and I love their. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Foxy thinks it's time to make dinner. Ooh, what you had?
Ooh,
We had brown steak, buttered noodles, peas, and kohlrabi.
kohlrabi.
Kohlrabi. It's not as good as kumquat, but it's kohlrabi. Thesis said, funny story about just offed comment. That's actually what a friend of Foxy and I said. We were driving in the hills in his truck. He just looked at us and said, that car just offed, LOL. It did too, my brain offed. And Alex said, Trey and Dawn got to see me hug Amanda and Nick for the first time as Amanda asked my mom if she and Nick had permission to hug me. That was at IndieCD.con.
Yes, I had not seen the parental unit in time to ask for permission, but next time.
I think I got a hug without permission.
I'm still jelly.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. We will get permission next time.
Okay. And Alex said this was after her and mom were talking about my grades. It's summer, Alec. You're almost done with school. You can do this. You can
Almost there.
Almost there. You are almost there. You have us behind you. And Dan said, I don't have to be careful what I wish for. I only have to be aware that I cannot always obtain what I wish for. Ooh. Deep.
It is. It's very philosophical.
Yes, it is. And you're around us. Mr. Hollifield. And Kitty said, see, Thesis, purple and green look good together.
See?
We figured out that my color is green and Foxy's, or my color is purple and Foxy's is green. So we just put it together. Thesis said I've been double fifth.
Yes. Excellent. Good. You deserved it for that comment.
Sarah said, oh, he meant he doesn't art on screen. That makes more sense.
That's fine too.
Hey, that's fine. And I said, no, mine almost gave out. Like I had to catch myself from face planting into the linoleum in the kitchen.
Oh no!
Had that happened before too. I had a knee that was like ding ding, and it no, it's not. You say fun times. I said it was not fun times.
No.
He goes, it didn't just pop. Oh no. I get it. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually the first time I flipped out an F-bomb in front of my dad was when my knee went out one time because I was walking and went down and I went,
Hey.
oh.
That is totally justified then.
Look at that. Sorry.
My bad.
Foxy said, yeah, mine does that too. Sometimes tries to go sideways, sometimes backwards. Neither is good. No. Alec went, it went, ha, no. And what the? That was weird.
There we go.
And Alex said, yeah, Foxy, it's never fun. Oh, look at that. That's so cute.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
What kind of wares could I put in that?
I think I'm going to use it, mine for cons, because these on the one I'm making are about the size of business cards.
Oh.
So I can stick my business cards on the side, other people's cards on the side, and then I don't have to carry my wallet with me at a con.
That is awesome.
Or dice. Dice work too.
so multi-usage. Foxy's having chicken carbonara in case anyone's curious. Oh dear, I'll
Ooh.
be there for dinner if I had more to eat.
And how much are you thinking about charging for those tray?
So I need to add things up if you guys want to see that process. So what I do, I don't know if it'll let me share or not. I have an Excel sheet. That's Clipchamp. Come on. Where's Excel?
I just want to go to this one. I love the quotes and affirmations when we open the Finch and engage how we're feeling. You can actually see your patterns of mental health, etc. Finch is a mental health app in game form.
I like how it checks your mental health, like how you're feeling about the day multiple times, like every time you go in. So it's not like, oh, how was today overall? Like it understands that your day changes.
And at the beginning, the first time you log in, it says, how motivated are you for today?
Yeah.
And the last one, there's a little star that said, how did today go? I mean, it's an overall.
Yeah, it's great. Let's see. Share screen. It will not let me share that.
Kitty said you're going to like his new project. I have to edit my comment so I didn't give it away, but I think you're going to like it. Ooh, mysterious.
So you probably have to share your entire monitor screen, dear.
Okay.
So when you go to share screen, go to the last tab that says entire screen.
Oh, okay. Share screen. Entire screen. Aha! Found it.
Keeps you on track for what you want to accomplish.
I know, right? So we will pull this one down and put this one up. And this is my sweet, sweet accounting software.
Did Dan do that? It's a spreadsheet.
I did that, and it's a spreadsheet in an Excel.
Dan's jealous.
So I'm going to call this the Traveler's Pouch. And then I have to figure out my stitch count, so you'll all get to see me use the calculator.
Do you mind if I grab a couple comments while you're
Oh,
adding?
go right ahead.
Okay. And Donna did the same thing I did. She said, oopsie, I got a hug without permission. And
Oops.
Alex said, Donna gets hugs and Dawn got hugs. My mom is fine with it, I promise. Okay. And Donna said, in fact, I got several hugs without parental permission. I did have Alec permission, though. Same here, I had Alec permission. And Sarah goes, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there are deep breathing exercises where it expands during the inhale and minimizes as you exhale. So cool. I love that. It's fun, too. I have not seen
Yes.
I'll have to find that.
17. 1, 2, 3.
And Thesis said, fair warning to anyone who meets me in person. I am a hugger. Foxy says I give the bestest hugs. Are we going to have a hug off?
I'm a hugger, but especially with COVID, so like I stopped doing it. So if you see me like do the little dance, that's me trying not to hug someone, both because COVID broke that, and two because I know not everybody's a hugger. So I'll do the little wave and then the little dance of, do you want a hug or a handshake or a wave? Like, what are we doing?
Sometimes the squee, especially if you see this, if I'm in front of you and I go, that means I want to hug you. So squeeze. If anybody didn't hear that, I just squeezed.
Excellent. So we have 1, 7, 2.
Thesis is going to be like, oh my God, everybody's going to hug me and attack me.
It's going to be a giant group hug of happiness.
It's going to be a cuddle puddle of hugs. And Alex said, Donna, my mom likes you. Don't worry. She doesn't mind you giving hugs. Aww. And Sarah said, the more you do, the more gems you get to buy things for your Finch to wear, carry, and have in your birdhouse. I like that too, that you basically can buy something almost every day with the amount of rainbows you get.
Yes.
Rainbow gems. So that's always cool too. And Alex said, at LibraryCon, I have asked my mom before I walked over there if I could get a hug, if I could hug you, because when I got there, I was shaking. I was so excited. Aww. And Sarah said a screenshot. A lot of the quotes and affirmations, though, until I write it down in my go-to journal. Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Finch, you need to sponsor us, and then we're going to do a show.
Exactly.
You guys all want me to do a show, you get Finch to sponsor me. Carl said, very nice, Trey. And Kitty said, Foxy's Finch has a very specific flag. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but it's nice that she feels comfortable enough to show it on there. I have a pink cane. It took me a lot to decide to do that. And I'm like, nope, I'm using a pink cane. Oh, and Sarah's finching in progress. We're going to be getting notifications soon. Oh, God, how many? Teasing.
Oh, goodness.
That's the other thing, too, when you go on there. Holy goodness.
Right.
Let's see here.
Okay.
I got 9 hanging out right now between Foxy and Sarah. So
Yeah, I don't know how many I got right now.
joining us. Hello, Grey Wolf. I'm glad you could join us. Donna's greeting Grey, and Lady Thesis said the only issue with my project is I need to record vocals and I don't like my voice. I will probably record it anyway. Good. I
Do
hate
it.
my voice. What the frock am I doing right now? Letting the world hear it. Homepage on Finch, upper right corner, click on the card looking thing, check out what it shows. You breathe timers and a ton more.
Oops.
Ah! I just never went into that little thing, I don't think.
That's.
I should
I'm
do
so
this
lost.
right now, but you know,
You poor people.
what's going to happen? Oh, there it is, breathe. What's going to happen? Is Joe going to fire me?
Hell no.
Why would he fire you? Goodness gracious.
And Alex said, sometimes I get overstimulated and full hugs get too much, but side hugs work.
Excellent. That's another reason I like to ask too. Because if somebody's getting overstimulated, I don't want to be like, I'm going to glomp you. That'll make it better.
Well, if we're all in the same room and Alec is like, I just need a side hug and that's not enough for you, Trey, just come over and hug me because I'm a hugger too.
Right?
Be like, hey, here's the rest of Alex.
Here's the remainder.
I'll take the leftover. I'm not too proud. Hey, Kitty said your voice is fine, Thesis. And Donna said, get ready for a big hug fest the next time we see each other, Alec. And Foxy said, food.
Why is that coming up?
Carbonara, yes, yum. And Sarah said, first aid kit, reflections, quizzes, goal ideas, movements, acts of kindness, goal ideas. Then you go back and see what you're doing at your homepage. Quizzes?
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in there.
What's the quizzes?
That's 197.
Okay.
16. There is my stitch count.
Sarah said, little tip and trick for you. Alex said, big hug fest. And Blade Thesis says, oh, joy, it's raining. Of course, now that our AC is working, it decides to rain now.
5.
But if it was raining and your AC
There
wasn't
we
working,
go.
that means you'd have to have everything sealed up and it would just turn into a sweltering hot box.
There's only 1,485 stitches in that whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the mushroom bag that I have is only 1,400. And then some of the hats are, yeah, it feels like a lot more. I had somebody that tried to get that. It was 13.
It's kind of small on the screen, so you're going
It
to
was
read
an
what it was.
owl with a cap and scroll, like a graduation owl. It was 856 stitches.
Dang.
They changed their mind when I told them it was going to be like $150.
Dang.
But yeah, I've got a whole thingy. So I take my stitches divided by my stitches per hour times 10. What the heck?
That's your dollars per hour.
Yep. Oh, that's my dollars per hour. So stitches per hour times dollars per hour plus 3 for materials. And that will give me minimum to charge is $15.91. So I will just put that as 15. I'll put the whole number, but And then my 20% profit is $19.10. And I know shipping is about $5, so my mailing price will be about $25 on that. So yeah. That is my sweet, sweet accounting software, and I'm sure everybody in here just cringed and cried.
Well, my OCD is kicking into overdrive, going, all those columns need to be centered,
No.
and that cell with the 25 is not formatted for dollars.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. Well, I didn't think I had that many items. So, but yeah, no, I like everything right justified on these. Actually, I should have it. Yeah, right justified, because then I can keep track of where the commas usually go.
Oh, so for pricing, you want to stay right column because then
Yep.
your decimal points line up.
Exactly.
I
I took accounting.
was gonna. Oh, did you get the patterns for all those little kittens?
I looked at it. I have to see about the place that I would have to order from, because I've never ordered from them before.
The
So
one
I
where I
like to
took my
kind of
money.
right. So I kind of like to investigate them a little bit and make sure they're legit. So yeah.
Well, and something like that. And I do have a question. On
Yeah.
some of you have your pattern, and this is
Yep.
kind of in general too. Like I was like, hey, could you do variations of the patterns to fit other?
So I could,
Okay.
but depending on how complicated the coat pattern is and how much the person would let me simplify it would also affect the price. Because if I'm working like a calico cat and it's just splotches everywhere that I need to take care of, it's definitely going to be more expensive than, say, like an orange cat with stripes.
Yeah. Well, I guess where I was going with is because, with George, he was just a big cat. He's just big.
Yeah.
And Georgette's this little stubby fat thing.
Okay.
Change are you able to change how many stitches there are to kind of vary to that variation?
So I can expand a project. So instead of like a skinny tube, I could make a fatter tube.
Okay.
There's no saying this. That's not a green room comment. Is there?
And I am being serious because
Yeah.
we had they talk about that you have a big potate and then you have which is basically Georgette is a stubby potate and
Yeah.
George was just a big old potate and then Buddy's a long boy.
So
What I mean to kind of if I were to get 3 of them made, that they would all have their little variations to show.
yeah. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, I could. So with patterns like that, once you've worked them enough, you start seeing how they come together.
Okay.
So your standard pattern, it's going to reach a point where it's like, okay, now you're going to do so many rounds of just this one count over and over to make a cylinder. So I can always adjust that and continue widening it or elongate it or shorten it, things like that. So
Cool. Something I have to keep in mind.
I was going to say, I do have a couple cat patterns, but
Well, I have one
Oh.
back there, but I was like, those
Yeah.
are about that big. Like
right.
they're
I have one cat pattern that I think is absolutely adorable, and it's a little sack cat that's like this big.
Aw.
Let me see. I might have it. It should be in here. It should be.
Oh, and Kitty wanted to say you are just grumpy because the rain makes you, never mind, not the green room. Nick
Yeah.
is back. He said, hey guys, sorry the fire next door is under enough to be not in fear of it spreading. Good.
That's good.
Okay.
Hoping Lester's all right.
And Sarah says, sniper side hug. Then go back to what I was doing. Oh, I added the evil laugh, but I'm sure Sarah did it. And Alex said, oh, wow, Nick. And Foxy said, oh, good. And Thesis said, glad to hear that, Nick, or at least glad you aren't in more danger. Sarah said, that's what I did with the first Black DC artist at EclipseCon, LMAO. Alex said, still wishing good things. Hopefully it goes out. Yep. And Sarah said, everyone was melting in front of him, and I just went and sniper hugged him, and they went back to BCAM's booth. Fow!
Wow.
First meeting during that con. Ha ha ha. Yours and Brian's, or yours and the DC guy? And Kitty wants to know how many stitches it takes to make a journal thesis. And Thesis said, only 25 for that? Good deal. That is a good deal.
I was gonna say my other one is the potion bottle I do is about 10.
Really?
So
Now my hip just popped out. Ouch.
Oh.
Bugging me.
It's got to be the weather.
Mhm. Well, the other day I stood up and my knee hurt, like it wanted to pop, but I could not get it to pop, and I still don't know what was wrong.
Oh.
Thesis said, I would love to think about that, kitten. It depends on what you define as a stitch. True.
Yeah.
And Sarah said, my hips are double jointed, so it's really weird feeling sometimes. And Nick said, we really need to organize our pricing. There's a girl that I know that has a really cool accounting program. Her name is Tre. I think you've met her.
my sweet spreadsheet.
Is that what you call that? Nothing.
Oh yeah.
Sarah said, did not mean to make that sound like the green room. Good timing, because neither did I.
Oh, hang on. Hold that thought.
I had a question, and I believe that Joe. It's about the site. Showing Amanda Tucker should be in my page. So I think that Joe addressed that.
I like.
Kitty said, did anyone else buy the books from Jesus' show last Saturday? I've got the first 2 on the way to me now.
I've got them in my cart. I was like, this sounds awesome.
And Joe did see that, and he's checking that. And Sarah's saying, hey, to Nick and Grey Wolf.
You all right?
It. Yeah. I just know there's a few more comments here. Oh, or do you want me just to get through them real quick? See if I can get through some of them.
Where are we at?
Because we're about 5 minutes behind, so.
Okay, well, it's getting up on that time, so we can run. Let's power through, run some end credits, and then we'll.
You went to check something for some.
I thought I had one of the cats, but I sold it at the last convention.
Oh darn!
But yeah, it's about that big. It's about the size of my little voodoo dude.
Oh, about the size of Doom Bunny.
It's actually smaller than Doom Bunny. Yeah, it is. I'll whip one up and maybe next stream and be like, this is it.
Nick said, Sarah said, hi Nick and Grey Wolf. Donna said, hey Nick. Dan said, okay, just had to go out and put my power tools away so the nightly dew doesn't ruin them. No, you don't want your dew to what? You don't want the nightly dew to do anything to your tools.
Don't do the dew.
And Foxy said, good idea. And I totally just green roomed myself. And Grey Wolf said, thanks, Joe. It's showing Amanda as category. I don't know how that happened. Says it seems like she was the first category ever added. It is making that the default category. I added you as a category also now. Cool. But it does appear to be showing under your blog. Cool. And Sarah said, first Black artist for DC Comics Plus created characters. You can look them up under Trevor Von Eden. And Alex said, totally not cutting my hair after the show ends.
Ooh.
Alex said, just shaving the sides. Don't worry. Dan said, my pricing, you have to negotiate with Lindsay for that. Dan knows where it's at. Sarah said, maybe Wikipedia or IMDb to look him up for what he's in comics that made these people melt over him. Hang on a sec. And Thesis said, you're going to like the books, and if you decide to watch the TV show, let me know. And Joe said, okay, going forward, you'll need to uncheck Amanda Tucker and click on your category. I will see if I can get to stop doing default categories, or if I can just make an uncategorized and categorized category. And Carl said, everyone have a great evening. And Grey Wolf said, cool, thanks. That's what Joe's here for. And Kitty said, Trey, talking about whipping.
Hey.
There's
How
a
you doing?
very good guy. And there is the link for
Oh.
Trevor Von Eden.
Excellent. There we go. And
Wow. Diana.
okay.
And so there's some education for you guys this evening. We all like to be edumacated.
Holy cow, that is quite the list.
And Nick said, hey all, sorry, lots of window checking.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Thesis said, it's still hard to believe that I am now listed under authors.
Heck yes! I
And,
reminded Joe, technically, I should be listed under streamers.
Joe, get on that.
Already taking care of that.
You're awesome.
Kitty said, you are worthy, Thesis. And Foxy said, don't blame you, Nick. Foxy says, he okay. Alex said, or at least not to spread or get worse. And Grey Wolf said, I posted my new promo vid, The Vampire Squad Renfield Book 2 in Indie CD. Awesome.
Nice.
And Alex said, Alec, no big decisions when in specific moods. And Kitty's laughing at edumacation. She didn't laugh at it, she just repeated it. I laughed at it. And Amanda's joining us right at the end. She said,
Amanda!
I am mayhem. Right, Mags?
Yeah, amen. We are mischief and mayhem.
And Alex said, I swear I'm calm. I'm chill in a choppy mood for hair. It's getting hot on the sides. Thesis is greeting Amanda. And by the way, did I ever tell you guys that a friend of mine back home, she had cats named Mischief and Mayhem?
I love it.
They were two brother and sister, two huge tabby cats.
Excellent.
And there's a whole bunch of, let's hear, Donna, Foxy, and Kitty have all greeted Amanda as well. But I do believe we are kind of winding down. So,
Yep.
I'm going to shut up now.
Oh, you're good. I mutter as I work and look at things. So I'm thinking maybe we'll show a couple more ads and wrap it up for the night. Oh, Joe is hard at work in the background, apparently.
Hey there, everyone. This is Dawn and Tre. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Did you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series? Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except the Dixie with its country music. But Rapper Carly can adjust.
Okay, so apparently switching brands mid-video cuts off the video.
I didn't do it this time. It wasn't me.
We'll play that one again. I switched over to the other brand because I was going to play Dan's ad. So we'll play Donna's one more time, then we'll play Dan's, and we'll wrap up the comments and get out of here.
Hey there, everyone. This is Dawn and Tre. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Did you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series? Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except the Dixie with its country music. But Rapper Carly can adjust, can't she?
And now we'll play Dan's ad for Epilion Magazine.
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Okay. A few that have popped in here. I'm going to go through them really fast here. Edited on categories, so you don't have to worry about it. Hey to Amanda from Sarah. There is Donna's about, so you can find her information twice. Nick said, great show, like folks like share and sub. And Nick, I just happened to see some of the pictures. Holy cow. And Alex said, yeah, do what Nick says. Mm-hmm. And there's totally no reason whatsoever why I added music to the most annoying section of my journal making video. I wasn't hiding all the swearing and grumbling at all. Nope, not me.
None of us have ever done that.
Perfect angel. I have no potty mouth whatsoever. Sarah said she's got her PJs on for both herself and her Finch. I never thought of putting jammies on my Finchy.
I love it.
She totally changes the Finch's outfit in the evening in full sleepy time gear.
I was going to say, she's got like a different Finch outfit on every day, and I love it.
I know, me too. Dan said it was fun, a good way to unwind after a difficult day of carpentry. And from that link, you can venture and learn about other countries too that Sarah had shared.
No, that was for Finch.
Or anything.
Oh. Yeah, that was Finch. You can go to other countries. Mine is currently in Rome.
I'm still in Reykjavik. I can't say that. Iceland.
Reykjavik?
Yeah. I love Tre calling thesis martial arts as dancing with weapons.
It is.
But she dances with weapons too. And Alex said, no, I'm the perfect angel. We all are in our own ways. Mm-hmm. So at that, should we close it on for this evening, ladies and gentlemen?
All right. Well, I think that's all, folks. So thanks for showing up, and we weren't too water wingy.
We'll see you guys next Monday, probably. Yes.
Maybe.
Or the burning is doing whatever with the fiber or computer or something.
There's something happening.
Night.
Night all.
Good night all. Hey, look, it's me.